East Coast Pro Wrestling Adrenaline TV. You got Gino Caruso and Joey G. And Joey, what another action-packed card tonight. And we're going to start things off with the newcomer, the rookie Markos.
Well, Markos is in for a little bit of a battle here with Sonny Kiss. Look at Sonny's outfit tonight, Gino.
We'll see what happens. What a great opening matchup we got here.
Is he a fashion plate?
He's dressed to kill.
And Markos wants to kill him, though.
Well, he's a powerhouse, this young Markos. You know, fresh out of the ECPW training center, he is a powerfully built young man, only 18 years of age.
You know, I tell you, I know he's only 18 years of age, but I'm going to tell you something, Gino. I'm looking at his body, and it reminds me a little bit of Bruno Sammartino in build.
He's a powerhouse, Joey, no doubt about it.
I know he's still filling out, he's still putting on muscle.
Yep.
But look at his chest and his shoulders and his arms.
Very powerful young athlete. What a great opportunity tonight against Sonny Kiss, who's an established, well-known star here.
Markos will take a shortcut, won't he?
Well, he's got a little bit of an edge to him. You know, I mean, he's a great athlete, but he does have an edge. I mean, he's always into a fight up at the training center. Nice up and over there. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Whoa. I mean, just very...
What a move by Sonny Kiss.
I mean, very unorthodox moves by Sonny Kiss.
Well, he's an unorthodox wrestler,
No doubt about it, Joey. I'm sure many fans out there have come to know the great moves that Sonny Kiss is doing. And what a repertoire he has.
Oh! Caught him with a kick right to the back of the head. Markos definitely saw stars.
Oh. Very back and forth matchup here. You know, the youngster, great showing as of so far. Joey G, I mean, it's great to be back here with the fans, and this summer is hot. The action is hot, but we're in the air-conditioned nights at Columbus Hall in Ridgefield Park, and Joey, it is beautiful in here.
Well, I'll tell you, wrestling fans, if you think this is great watching it on TV, you need to be at one of the ECPW events, and at the end of the show, we'll tell you something about
there'll be upcoming events and phone number. Look at this. Look at his strength right there. Look at the power of this youngster. Vertical standing suplex. Let that blood rush to the head and then just drop them down.
Well, if Blonde's having more fun, I don't think Sonny Kiss is having more fun right now.
Well, you know, he's a competitor, and he's got a tough match in there, no doubt about it.
I like this kid Markos. I think he has a future ahead of him.
Well, he was a two-sport athlete in high school, football and wrestling, great amateur background. Got into powerlifting and came right to the ECPW Training Center. And again, you know, he's one of the youngsters making a name for himself. And he's got an opportunity on television against one of the top competitors here in Sonny Kiss.
And that's the nice thing about television that goes out to how many households?
Millions and millions, Joey, all across the tri-state area. We want to thank all those great stations for having us out there.
And we enjoy the emails and letters that you fans pour into ECPW. And keep them coming and keep on asking for your favorites, and tune in each and every week, because you may see some of the people you're asking for here in ECPW.
We got some great other great matches coming up. We're going to get to see another fan favorite, Frankie Flo, coming up. And a great tag match, Joe, with 4 scientific grapplers. We're going to get to see Saber Gold teaming up with Merengue Warrior. First time they're teaming together.
Wow.
Against Tony Vega and Jason Vara, who they've been teaming up on a regular basis.
They've been looking good too. I like Vega and Vara.
Great opportunities, and fans are going to get to see some great action as always here. And the crowd here, Joey G, is in a beautiful air-conditioned facility. I can see you already had a couple pretzels, so you know. You got the mustard on your face.
The soda was a little flat tonight, but what can you do? I'm interested to see how Merengue Warrior and Saber Gold work together. That's
what a kick to the chest there. I don't think it caught him on the chin, but more in the chest area. But definitely would have knocked the wind out of Sonny.
I thought he might have had a win over Sonny Kiss.
And we talked about Sonny Kiss, what a fan favorite here, Joe. And such an unusual style of wrestling.
Oh, yes, he is unusual, but it's successful, though.
A wrestler in the past of Ricky Starr.
Ricky Starr, absolutely. Ricky Starr would come into the ring with ballet slippers.
And he was a
ballet dancer, professional ballet dancer.
Sonny Kiss is taking a beating in this first matchup. And maybe a little bit inexperienced there by Markos. Oh, took out a leg, which is great. Nice drop kick by Sonny Kiss, another one. What agility by him.
Wow, look at that split. He's screeching in the ring tonight.
Oh, I'll tell you what though. I thought that might have been it, and a youngster showed me he's got some heart there.
Yeah, wrestling fans, don't be afraid. That's not a wild animal screeching. That was Sonny Kiss.
I think it scared the referee.
Yeah, I think so.
He turned pale white. He was pale white when he got in here.
Oh, right corner.
Here, but a right cross. Look at the power here. Oh, he didn't land quite flat on that, more on the shoulder area.
This youngster wants to win, doesn't he?
Well, just think what it would do for young career, get a win over an established star like Sonny Kiss.
You jump up 2 or 3 rungs on that ladder.
This is a little bit where the inexperience comes into play. Look at the strength here. He just kicked him right up. Look at the power. Whoa, rolled him up. 1, 2, 3. By Sonny Kiss. Unbelievable roll up. There was the inexperience of the youngster showing off his power. He was able to pick him up off the ground in a deadlift. Sonny Kiss turned it into a roll-up.
Unbelievable move by Sonny Kiss.
Great move, great matchup. Tremendous win for Sonny Kiss. Joey G, we see obviously the Frankie flow here, fan favorite, but another youngster here, just another 18-year-old, just 18, son of Slugger. And we remember how Slugger was.
If this kid is 20% of his father, Frankie Flo may be in for trouble tonight.
Well,
because Slugger was one of the most vicious wrestlers to ever put on, come into the ECPW ring.
The youngster just turned 18, Joey G. The first match we had, we saw Markos just turn 18. So,
again, young wrestlers coming here in the ECPW.
We'll give them an opportunity.
And they're here to make a statement.
Yes, they are.
Well, Frankie Flo seems confident tonight, but
it's a big youngster in there. There's no substitute for experience, Joe.
No, you better not take him too late.
Don't ever take the youth. Don't sleep on the youth, especially guys that are hungry.
It only takes 3 seconds.
That young lion wants to make a name for himself, and sometimes the old lion's got to watch out for him.
That's right.
Frankie Flo, an established star, no doubt about it.
You saying Frankie Flo's an old lion? No.
No, but he's an established star here in ECPW. Okay. And a new youngster like this coming in.
Not respect to Frankie.
No, not at all. He's showing Frankie that I'm not impressed. See, he's talking some smack is one thing. Now you got to get the job done.
Well, Frankie Flo showing him that experience is important in this business.
Well, like you said, Joey, if he's anything like his father, boy, not only Frankie Flo, but the rest of ECPW is in.
And we know his father helped train him, don't we?
Oh, he trained him. And if anybody knows Slugger, knows he was not easy on his son.
No.
So if this youngster could take a beating from his father, he's not afraid about anybody else. Right now, Frankie Flo, again, just came back from a very successful tour of Puerto Rico. Was wrestling over there for quite some time in the Caribbean, and said he's back, Joey, and is ready, and in better shape mentally and physically than ever before.
I spoke to him in the dressing room a while ago, and he told me that he had a very successful tour of Puerto Rico. Went undefeated.
No, that's it.
Was undefeated. And he wrestled some of the big names down there as well. You know, because you were down there yourself.
Yes, yes. Look at the power there by SOS. He's not afraid, this kid. Not afraid.
Well, I think he got that from his daddy. Think of this, Gino. You got Son of Slugger, Frankie Flo, you got Junior Flo, and you got Slugger somewhere.
Well, the Slugger...
can you imagine that tag team?
That may happen. Father, son, Joey. You never know.
I don't think we've ever seen that in professional wrestling, have we?
Not that I can remember. Wow.
I know Dory Funk Jr. teamed up with his dad.
But the Funks against the Briscoes was always
that's right,
brothers,
but they were brothers.
Brothers then, yeah.
It wasn't Papa Briscoe in there, though.
Frankie showing the power right there. Joey G, we talk about, great tag match coming up later on. Don't forget, next week we're going to see the newly crowned television champion. Kenny Bengal will be here defending against Tony Rush, which should be an outstanding matchup.
Right, we haven't seen Tony Rush here in several weeks, and he's got a championship match.
He has been competing on the house shows, hasn't been on television due to some injuries. He was cleared, and he's been wrestling on the house shows and got himself into a TV title shot, and that's going to be next week, Joey. Right now, it looks like Son of Slugger's arm is hurting him. Hurt his elbow, or maybe his shoulder. Well, Frankie Flo was working that over.
They seem to take some of the...
Oh, shortcut to the eyes there.
Or was Son of Slugger playing a little possum?
He might have been, you're right. Lowered him in, and...
but it doesn't look like that shoulder's bothering him now.
That's some serious punches there. I mean, that's, you got to remember, that's just turned 18 to have enough ring savvy to lure somebody in like that.
He learned from the best, and his daddy...
He's wise beyond his years, no doubt about it. The natives are restless tonight.
18 years old, he has shoulders like his father, too.
Throws a pretty good right hand, if I say so myself, Joey. I mean, he's got Frankie rocking and rolling. Oh! Big drop kick from the youngster.
Unbelievable. I didn't expect that from him. Frankie flows out on a wooden
right out to the outside.
Knocked the guardrail down.
That caught not only us by surprise, but obviously Frankie Flo by surprise.
Oh, hell. Little Slugger talking trash to Frankie Flo. Now he goes outside the ring.
Laying the boots to Frankie on the outside.
Oh.
Well, he's definitely vicious.
Ooh. Yo. She didn't like that.
No, not at all.
The fans
will tell him.
Fans definitely behind Frankie Flo, trying to motivate him, get him going.
Well, both guys got to be careful about getting counted out.
Not with this ref.
You don't think he can count to 10?
No.
Even if he took his shoes off?
Maybe.
Tell you what, a great showing here by the youngster, Son of Slugger, Joe. I mean, and
I'm impressed.
And originally, he was beautiful suplex. He's on that reserve list. He wasn't scheduled for a match. Somebody doesn't show up, somebody doesn't pass the physical, and you get an opportunity. You don't know who you're going to wrestle, but you know what? You're here.
You take the match, you go in there, and you do the best you can, and he is showing that he may belong here in ECPW.
Well, I'll tell you what, Joey, he is definitely not overwhelmed by being out there on television cameras.
No.
In there with an established star like Frankie Flo, much like young Markos in the first.
And if you
look at
him way manhandling Frankie Flo.
I mean, you got to remember, Frankie Flo's a 235-pound man, and he's picking him up like a little kid.
And if you fans are watching ECPW for the first time, Frankie Flo was a a former ECPW heavyweight champion. I mean, there's pedigree right there, and this young man is manhandling him right now.
Frankie, I mean, Joey, that just took a lot out of Frankie. Physically knocked the wind out of him. That's a dangerous move. You can't breathe when you're up there. He's working on that rib area, and I don't care how big or strong you are, if you can't breathe, you can't move.
That's right. Uh-oh, side body slam? Sidewalk slam.
My Lord. He just knocked more wind out of him. Could that be it? Oh.
Frankie Flo has the mindset
tell you what,
to
man.
kick out.
Frankie Flo was very close to getting pinned right there by this youngster. We talk about opportunity. What would it be like if he got a pin over Frankie Flo, former heavyweight champion?
He's taking advantage of this opportunity.
Well, you gotta. Oh, it just slipped out of his hands.
I'll tell
there. Oh, moved.
Win, lose, or draw, I'm impressed with this young athlete.
Nice DDT there.
Did he get all of it?
I don't know if he got all of it, but it was enough to bring the big kid down and give Frankie, more importantly, time to catch his breath.
Yeah, but Frankie needs that time because the big guy's getting up quicker than Frankie Flo right now.
I think the referee's counting. I don't know if I can't really hear him. Frankie Flo's starting to get it. The Latin temper's starting to get up, Joey. Nice splash. Beautiful clothesline.
Frankie's still meaning business right now.
Is that enough? Not quite enough. You know, we talk about Frankie Flo being a former heavyweight champ. Next week, return of another former heavyweight champ, Andrew Anderson.
Andrew Anderson back here in ECPW.
After his big European tour.
Andrew Anderson back in ECPW.
First time competing on American soil, Joey G. Nice reversal there. Oh!
Wow. Gino,
tell you
is
what.
it?
I haven't seen, Joey, we haven't seen Frankie Flo be manhandled like this, I don't think ever.
No.
This youngster, like you said, is making the most of this opportunity.
Is he that good, or did Frankie Flo take him too lightly? We don't know, but this kid belongs here in ECPW.
He's got my vote. He doesn't look like a rookie 18-year-old to me. Does he to you, Joey?
No.
Nice Samoan drop. Is that enough? 1, 2, 3. Wow, what a hard-fought victory for Frankie Flo. Well, Joey G, I mean, this is a #1 contenders matchup. The winner will get a title shot next week.
And the thing that bothers me is I love both of these tag teams that are in the ring right now.
You know, we've seen Vera and Vega on Adrenaline War on TV, and this is the first time on TV that we've seen Merengue and Saber go, but they have been wrestling again on house shows all over, and they've been undefeated.
And they dance well together.
And they dance well. But Joey, as you know, this is wrestling.
Wrestling.
And you got 4 fan favorites in here.
Yeah.
I mean, these are great scientific wrestlers, all 4 of them.
And I tell you, I thought the team of Tony Vega and Vara was coming on strong, but they're in for a tough match here against Merengue Warrior and Saber Gold.
You know, we talked about it before. The first 2 competitors in the front, a little bit of rough moves there by Vera. You know, he
got a little bit of an edge, just a little bit.
I think I understand what he was coming from, Joey. He's very frustrated as a youngster. He wants to succeed in this business, and it can take a toll on you, not only physically but mentally. I've been there. I know what it's like. You need to have a good support system, and he does it with Tony Vega as his partner.
I've seen them working out at the...
They work out at the gym together. They come train at the training facility. And, you know, sometimes when you're young, you are very impatient.
Wow! Beautiful monkey flip.
You know, but he has all the tools to be a great competitor, Joey.
Merengue Warrior taking it to Vera. Vera's showing a little frustration right now.
Right, he is, and that's that youth. You know, the youth we talked about of the first couple competitors, only 18. Well, you know, Vera's not much older than that.
We've all been there, you know.
Yes.
We're all young at one time.
Yes.
Even me.
Even you. Well, I don't know if I believe it.
And when you're young, you're impressionable.
You know, you got to make sure you listen to the right people.
That's it. Sometimes
people give you advice and they don't always have your best interest at heart.
Right. They're the wrong people.
You know, but he's in good hands here. We got, you know, this first, you know, this whole part of wrestling, Joey, we got to see some great youngsters, great youth. So that tells me that ECPW is in good hands for the future.
ECPW has the youth movement going on right now.
Well, you had Frankie, the veteran that was in there. You had an established star in Sonny Kiss, and you got a bunch of youngsters here. I mean, Merengue is an established name here, but you know, Saber Gold's a relatively newcomer. And
Vera and Vega working very well together. B&B boys.
Fans, make sure you stay tuned at the end of the program of all upcoming wrestling events in your area, ECPW. And Joey, we look forward to seeing our fans out there. How great is it to talk to them?
Oh, you know what? I enjoy chatting with the fans. And we always make time before the show to meet and greet the fans.
Great move there by Saber Gold. You know, Saber Gold's in that light heavyweight category. I mean, had a few opportunities at the light heavyweight title, and now teamed up with Merengue. They've been fairly successful, like I said, undefeated.
They're getting a little rough here.
He has been, Joey. You noticed that. Yes. I mean, there's nothing to be. Listen, this is a competitive sport. You know, you're going to get in there. It's physical. As long as he stays within the guidelines of the rules, that's okay. He wants to win. We understand that.
And you know what? And we all know that the tag team championship belts mean gold and money.
Well, Joey, you win here tonight. Next week, you get a title shot.
Yeah, so there's a lot at stake.
I'm sorry, not next week, in 2 weeks.
There's a lot at stake.
Yeah, in 2 weeks, you get a title shot. So, you know, you're going to leave it all out there. After the match, you shake hands. The match is over. But while you're in between those ropes, man, you let it all hang out.
Well, not all of it, but...
Tight waist there by Merengue Warrior, who is one of the phenomenal stars here, probably one of the top popular stars.
Oh, look at this! Merengue.
Beautiful flying crossbody. This great Latin competitor with the mask.
Fans are getting excited now. I feel like
we got some new ones.
I'm talking about back at the Olympic Auditorium. I don't understand a word some people are saying.
What a great competitive matchup this has been, Joey.
How you talk about stars like Raul Mata and Neil Mastras? I mean,
great Latin wrestlers.
Here they are, two great wrestlers.
What a beautiful move there that Mil Mascaras used to do all the time. Nice move there, both competitors down. No. Merengue going all over. You all right, Joey?
Yeah, I just exciting match.
Saber Gold, the legal man in there. Looks like he's going to go for the... Oh, nice drop kick in the corner. Jason Vara's in a tough spot right now. Saber Gold is got things under control. Oh,
what happened?
accident rolled up his partner, Jason Vera. Oh, he's got a handful of tights. No, he got a handful of tights.
Oh, come on.
Tony Vega didn't see it.
Well, we saw it.
Saber Gold is hot, and the camera saw it, but Tony Vega was on the outside. He didn't see it.
Well, they get a championship.
They do, Joey, but I mean that's got to be reviewed. I mean, we all listen. We understand the competitive spirit. Everybody wants to win, but not at that cost.
No, not with a handful of tights.
Fans, stay tuned. We'll see you next week.